course. It doesn't matter. Look, they watched while you struggled. Like I said before, my main channel, and this message might not apply to all the wolves, right? You know, this could apply to any of you out there that's had to go through this, going through this, or operate like this, or even the lady wolves out there. But they watched you struggle. They thought while it looked like you were down and out, that it was a great idea to kick you while you were down. And these people, some of them are family, and some of them are exes. And while you had to get it out the mud, they were having a good old time rolling around in the hay. You know what I'm saying? With their new sneaky link that they probably had the whole time. And making babies. Here's the thing. The only people that rush out of relationships and rush into another one to give the appearance that they're doing great are narcissists. And when they're willing to bring a baby into this world to do so, when they're not even a good parent to begin with, not even going to bring up any of the person's records or nothing, but just barely able to keep custody of their kid, it goes to show you, man, that you not only dodged a bullet, man, you dodged, I forgot what that guy said on that other video, how he phrased it. But you need to understand, not only does this crazy ex of yours, enjoyed the feeling of while you were down, there were family members that were enjoying it as well, because they know that you're a chosen one. They know that you're a Sigma. They've always been able to tell that you're different. As much as you try to blend in with these blood relatives, they got different connections and stay in touch with each other a different kind of way. I don't really, care to stay in touch with you. It's fine. It's fine. You notice it. You find out from other family members that, that they've been talking about certain things. And just like I recently found out that my blood brother found out or was contacted by my ex uh, about the divorce and about being pregnant, or he looked her up more than likely. Then he told my sisters, and then my sisters told my dad, who had then eventually told me, which is a really weird way for me to find out, because I don't want to find out at all, because it's none of my business. Like, it's just messy work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would they care? Why? It's gossip. You know what I'm saying? You got the tail end of some gossip, and it's unnecessary. So you know that these people are enjoying what appears to seem like you're down. That's why you tell everybody to keep that same energy whenever you get to where you're going, because you know where you're going to be at. And it's the writing is on the wall, and people can see it clear as day, obviously, by now. But if they don't see it, it doesn't matter, because God built you in a certain kind of way, the same way he built me, that when people love to count me out, it motivates me like no other, man. I mean, when I know that there's some haters out there, especially ones that are blood related, that want to see me down and out and want to check up on a goofy ex that, pretty much try to destroy my life. And when I was down and out and needed people, nobody was there but my father. But these same people are trying to keep tabs on what's going on with my ex, and trying to, run some gossip, on the whole family, and bring something new that nobody knows about to the table. It's weird. It's weird. And see, some people will just be like, don't worry about it. Fuck no. See, the problem with me was I was sent to the army. I went to the army. So after going there, once an enemy is identified, I don't give a shit who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're an op to a certain level. Now, blood relatives, obviously, they're not, ops like my ex-wife on that level. But they're still ops. That means you don't get to know shit about what's going on with me. That means when I move, this is why God's been putting all this, move here, be on the back of the mountain in Nashville, don't tell nobody where you live at, don't tell no cousins that are asking you what's going on, don't tell them shit, because people want to be nosy and have dinner gossip, cooler talk. You know what I'm saying? Family function, You know what I'm saying? Gossip and BS. When I moved to Thailand, guess what? If I decide to go blackout on social media for a month, unless you have my number directly, you won't be able to know shit about what's going on. There are no loose ends. There are no crazy, goofy ex-wives that don't respect you. So she'll let your whole family know, but she's so sneaky, she don't even want her current guy to know that she's still legally married to her ex-husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, right? Like, it's crazy stuff that goes on like that, to where you're just like, people, they try to find different ways to get under your skin. They want to find a way to get a reaction, or to see if they can break you some type of way, or to look for weaknesses because you're just on top of your game. You're on top of your game so much you just scare the crap out of people that aren't really ready for you, regardless of blood relation or spouse, or how long you've been with the woman. They can't stand you. Some of them won't form alliances against you. I don't really know how my brother went about that information. I don't know if he's even in contact with my ex-wife, which would be more weird, but wouldn't be out of the kind of thing that my little brother would do. So I don't have. This is why I cut everybody off. Y'all like, oh, why does it? I don't have time to be trying to figure out where the snake's at. I just cut the grass, man. I don't have time to be trying to figure it out. I just cut the grass. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of all of them. And the ones that come back, speaking like they have some sense, are real family. My pops, a couple of my army friends, da 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 da. None of my blood relatives, though. See, y'all think that I'm prideful. Y'all don't know pride unless y'all know my doggone blood relatives. Those jokers right there be prideful and ain't got shit to show for it. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's called ego. They think it's pride, but it's really ego. If you don't want to have shit to do with me, shit to do with me. I don't have shit to do with them. My sister said something to me one time after me and my ex broke up. I was trying to be nice. Like, you're just too in and out of you're just too in and out of our lives. You have to, if you have to be in, and if you're not in, then after this time, I forgot what I said. I was apologizing for something, and I was going through my awakening. And I'm listening to this woman talk. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't owe you shit. I'm over here trying to be nice, and you, okay, bet. Well, fuck it, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about me messing up again. I'm out now. Fuck you talking to? I don't even know these goofy ass people be talking to me like. See this, when people talk like that, it shows you the animosity they got towards you, or how they. What do you mean in and out? See this. That's the same person who went through a divorce and the whole family came together and helped her out. I gave her a car, all this stuff, man. But when I go through it, everybody turn their back on me, look at me like they're ashamed. You ever have family members look at you like you dirty? Yeah. You ever have family members look at you like you're dirty? Yeah. That's how I felt. The only person that didn't make me feel that way was my pops, but the rest of them made me feel like I was broken and dirty. I'm like, I don't need to be getting secondhand shame from people that I haven't even been around since I've been an adult. So I had to learn real quick and hard all at the same time that, that blood shit don't mean nothing. Sometimes your haters can be the people that are supposed to be closest to you. Sometimes everybody's waiting on you to fall. What they don't know is I'm built different. When people go against me, it motivates me more. It motivates me in a way that I don't speak about. It motivates me like, I'm gonna show you motherfuckers. I'm gonna show y'all something. I wish you didn't do that shit. See, I'm a great guy, but I'm not somebody to be fucked with. Or try to fuck with me, or try to, for some reason, make me feel like I'm less than I am. But I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. And when I do, all I can say is, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Because when I get on top, I'm gonna keep the exact same energy I got going on right now. I know who was with me. I knew who was waiting on me to fall. And in my book, blood ain't thicker than water. I build my family. I don't need nobody. Absolutely. Man, when I was making over 100,000, I was that brother, man. I was a brother everybody was proud of. The minute I fell, they were just It wasn't just them. You know what I'm saying? My nieces wouldn't even look me in the face when I was talking to them. I'm talking to them, they're scrolling through their phone. I'm like, shit, you ain't even gonna look at my face. All right, it is what it is, right? But listen, I learned that lesson. I moved out here. I figured out how to get out the mud on my own with God. Lesson learned. You need to know and understand all you have is God, okay? That's all you need. It's getting cold. I'm about to roll out, but on TikTok, I was looking out, just in case my haters watch me. I need to understand how motivated I am. Like, I'm not even online talking about what I'm planning on doing. I'm so motivated, I'm moving in silence again. I needed that. See, that's a good thing about being a Leo. Maybe it's a fire sign thing, but I think it's a Leo thing. Like, when people go against you, it's like, ooh, shit, you shouldn't have did that. That's when that fire kicks in. Oh, you shouldn't have did that. I'm gonna show you something. Yeah. This is what you need to do. If you don't like me, stay the fuck out of my way. Don't look into me. Don't try to figure out what's going on with me. Don't try to be cute with me. I am trained by the U.S. government to the highest levels. I used to work for the White House. You fuck around with me, and I will make it a priority to get my lick back at some point in time. And it won't be anytime soon. It'll be when you least expect it. But it'll definitely be after I'm on top and I got money to burn and money to spend on lawyers. So I don't think just look the other way. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see me shine, just look the other way. I'm telling you, get in my way. If I find out you're snooping in my business, it's going to be bad for you. I'm going to transmute that energy, but I'm still going to get my lick back at some point in time. I probably will. Whatever, or maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know I'm motivated. And I was already motivated, but I'm super motivated now. I'm going to tell y'all once again, if you are the kind of person that was kicking me when I was down, didn't help me for shit, ain't reached out to me and got my phone number, and I'm finding out that you're looking into my business, you're fucking up. You're fucking up. You're fucking up big time. I'm going to tell you one last time, stay out of my business. Stay out of my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one or the two. All right? Anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, bright and early, we're going to get started. I'm not playing. I got hella motivation. You know what I'm saying? I got things to do. And I want to get my one channel up to 20K before August of this year. So we need to make some moves. And I want to grow this channel as well. So make sure you're subscribing. We're going to make some moves on here. We're going to get this done. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How you doing, homie? What's going on? Salute, salute. I could have just kept this to myself, but I wanted to get on here with the wolf pack, man, let y'all know, man. I'm sure y'all go through the same thing, man. Hate can come from anywhere. It can come from anywhere. And when you recognize it, don't ignore it. You ignore it, it'll build up. Next thing you know it, your ass end up homeless like me, getting it out the mud, when you could have avoided most of it if you just paid attention. Don't let your priority of trying to get to your destination blind you of the sheep in wolves' clothing, because we're the wolves. So it ain't sheep and, wolves in sheep's clothing. We're the wolves. No, it's sheep in wolves' clothing, because they're sheep. They're sheep. Nobody goes at you directly. They all try to pick at you when you're down. You know what I'm saying? And they want to do it from a safe distance. That's not wolf business. Okay? So just, you ain't got to be like me, man. You ain't got to transmute the energy. Some wolves just turn your cheek. Just walk away from it. And, all right, I wish my family the best. If you in my business looking into my ex-wife and I don't want to know what that fool is doing, and I got to hear what she's doing. If I wanted to know what she was doing, I'd have been tracking her since I broke up with her. I went no contact for a reason, and this fool was still able to get her fucked up energy to me, and I didn't want it to be. Now, mind you, I heard it from her first before I heard it from my dad, because my dad, he's a great dad. When he hears shit, he listened to me when I told him before, don't tell me anything you hear about my ex. He's like, okay. So I called him up, was talking to him, like, yeah, I found out my ex was, he was like, yeah, I know about it. I'm like, you know about it? He's like, yeah, you told me not to say anything, so I was like, you're a good dad. You're a good dad. He's like, yeah, I've been knew about it. Yeah, she posted some stuff up a couple months about being pregnant, a couple months ago about being pregnant, da 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 da. I said, she posted it on social media? Yeah. I was like, why is she not getting a divorce? Why is she, why is she legs up, taking nothing heavy, and not getting divorced? Oh, she want to wrap everybody's energy all together with some weird ass energy type shit. Oh, okay, yeah, narcissistic type of weirdo shit. Absolutely, absolutely. And don't think that this weirdo is not stalking me and watching me. You know what I'm saying? Stalking me, watching me, using the opportunity of this messed up situation to be able to text my phone and send me pictures. I had a blocker on both phones. I'm like, this fucking tell me, sending me pictures, fool. You're literally pregnant by another. Do you think her new guy would want to know that she's texting me pictures and all this stuff and talking sweet dick divorce? Talk to my lawyer, fool. This is how sneaky women are. That man, I'm telling you, I dodged a bullet, bro. And on top of that, those family members, when I was making 100K, they never, like, they were super polite. But the minute I stopped making that, and then I went through that divorce, they had, like, I was like, you'd have thought I had leprosy when I was around them, man. Like, you'd have thought that I was some kind of mutant. They were acting like I had some kind of disease. I'll never forget that. I'm like, man, I'm down and out. And y'all, they were acting like I was a bomb around them. Like, they didn't even want to throw no change. Like, they didn't want to be around me, period. So when I found out they're looking into my ex, it's not for the benefit of me. It's for, you know what I'm saying, hot gossip, because their lives are boring. You know what I mean? I don't look up nobody. I don't even know what these people are doing. I don't know who my brothers and sisters are married to still, or what my one sister's ex-husband's new wife or girlfriend, if she's pregnant, or I don't know none of that shit. I don't keep up what they do on, so I don't know none of that shit. So it's weird to me when people do that to me. It's weird. It's like, that's, nah, I'm not letting that slide. Mm-mm. Nah, I ain't know, you wouldn't be looking at me like that. So then you start thinking, so when did this gossip happen? You was on the phone talking to my sister and was like, hey, yo, guess what? Davis separated ex-wife, she's pregnant. How does that even come up? That's weird. That's weird. Like, I'm not playing with y'all, man. You gotta move solo bolo. This is the reason why now it's like, if I had been hanging around them, cause you know, when we broke up, I had to stay at my dad's for a couple months, and my sisters come over all the time, and they gave me this weird energy. So I'm like, I gotta get out of here. If I'd been hanging around them and then found this out, I'm like, man, these people were hanging around me this whole time, and they over here. Well, they probably would eventually try to tell me, like, you know, oh, you know, Lex is pregnant. I don't care what that motherfucker's doing. If she ain't talking about, she got enough time to be making babies with a dude, but neither one of them can get money together to get a lawyer or whatever to make sure she gets a divorce. Or she filed it on her own. So she couldn't have done that months ago before she was, you know, getting dug in deep. It's just weird people doing weird things, man. That's why it's just best to be solo, y'all. Keep it solo. Mind your business. Don't tell nobody how much money you make. Work out. Pray to God. Um, Shit, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. But that family thing, you better be careful with that. Y'all, I don't know if y'all, you know, if you're from the South, you probably hang out with them. Tell your family whatever you need to tell them, but don't be letting them in your business. And if you get wind that they're snooping around, because I don't tell nobody nothing, so they got to go digging. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the phone, like, yeah, you know, I'm checking on my ex and shit. I don't check on her. I don't check on. So they got to go snooping, and it's like, why are you snooping though? Like, what? Like, you know, I got one brother and two. Why me? Y'all ain't got nothing else. So it's like, okay, so I'm the one that's the outcast. Okay, like I thought. Like I thought. Y'all ain't looking on each other, man, because y'all together and y'all good, but I'm the outcast. Yeah, and it is what it is. When you're the black sheep, you know what I'm saying? You're the black sheep. Make no mind. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want nobody being in my business. If I'm not keeping tabs on you, we're not in contact directly, don't keep tabs on me. So, again, I say all that to say this. When I move to Thailand, these snooping people will no longer have access outside of the social media that I post, because I won't have no more weak links like my ex-wife to be able to tell them all my business. They're gonna be screwed. They're gonna be screwed, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get on TikTok for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna lay it down for a few hours and back up early in the AM, dropping videos using Adobe Cloud, editing these videos now. I'm editing them now. I'm gonna do some more, man. I'm upgrading the channels, y'all. I'm upgrading the channels. We're gonna put that work in. I'm putting that work in the same level work I put in when I worked for the White House. I'm putting that, so I'm doing this, man. I'm doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the family that I need. I'm leaving behind the rest. And it's another sign for me to go ahead and move on overseas and handle my business. Anyway, y'all, peace, love, and light. Be talking to y'all tomorrow.